checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We had a Seth interview. Remember what I was talking about? He wasn't wearing stupid outfits since he came back? Well, he showed me. Boy, did he show me. He was dressed like Mothman, I think.
Mothman?
Yeah, not Batman, Mothman. Stupid outfit. Anyway, he said one day him and Bronson would fight again, and I was like, man, you just dug your own grave, Mothman. And he did. Dragon Lee and Chad Gable. This was like a great match. This was like as good a match as you can have, where you also forget like 5 spots. I mean, every now and then they would just both stand and look at each other. It was like, what do we do now? And then they start hitting each other. But like they're both so great that it was like a really good match. And then Dragon ends up...
It was not a really good match, but I'll give him the... I don't know about really good because of some of those botches, but I'll give him the pass that I would love to see this match again. One more time of those two working with each other. Give him another shot at it.
So Ivy and Zelina and Ray got involved. The rest distracted. Ray ends up kicking Chad Gable. Dragon Lee hits the Destino and pins him. Dragon Lee got a win on WWE television. The push has begun. We'll see about that. Gunther did a promo, so he shook Cody's hand after the pay-per-view, and Kaiser's trying to talk about how you were screwed, and Gunther stops him and says, hold on a second. Cody and I disagree on a lot of things, but at Crown Jewel, he did not get lucky. He was not undeserving. He was the better man. And, of course, Ludwig's like, what are you talking about? And Gunther says, we both need to do better. So they're teasing a babyface turn, but I think Gunther's just going to do something horribly diabolical and remain heel for the time being. Then the main event, Seth Rollins, Dominic Mysterio, Sheamus, and Damian Priest in a 4-way. And they really wanted you to think that Dominic was going to win, because throughout the entire show, every time they talked about this match, whether it was the announcers or Gunther or whoever, it's like, we have 3 deserving contenders and also Dominic Mysterio. And so, of course, it built up to the big spot there at the end where everybody gets taken out, and then Dom ends up hitting a frog splash on Sheamus. They count 1. They count 2. Everyone's screaming! And Priest makes the save. And Dom hits him with a 619, goes up top for the frog splash. Priest catches him, south of heaven, pins him. And so it is Damian Priest versus Gunther. Very likely for the very first ever Saturday night's main event of the new era, which needs big championship matches. And I don't know, man, maybe Damian wins.
Well, let me ask you a question here, because Survivor Series falls before that. Will we get Gunther and Dominic Mysterio?
We should, because Dominic, hey, maybe that is why Dominic pinned Priest last week.
I have a feeling that's what
Dominic's going to say, I pinned that guy, I won it first.
3-way. That leads into a singles match, rematch, which is kind of a crappy thing to do to a pay-per-view buyer, but the reality is most people, with the way the deal is now and the fact that you're going to have multiple war games on that show, why not go ahead and give that kind of screwy finish on Survivor Series and then have Pierce announce, okay, well, guess what? We're doing this thing again, and it's going to be one-on-one, and it's going to be a Saturday night's main event.
Well, I will say that I don't remember what I was going to say. You just ranted it all out of my mind. Something about
Now you know how I feel
Dominic.
every day.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Saturday night's main event needs something big. And
Yes.
so here are your choices. You probably got a Cody world title defense against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is not winning the title. So that means you've got this Damian Priest versus Gunther match. And it doesn't seem like Gunther should lose the title, but if they're going to do Gunther and Goldberg, maybe Gunther shouldn't be the champion. Yeah. And you do need something big for this first Saturday night's main event besides just matches. You need to have a title change, because you do not want this to become the old Saturday night's main event. I'm not talking the original. I'm talking the one from the 2000s that like nobody cared and nobody watched, or Battle of the Belts. Like, something's got to happen. So if Damian doesn't win the title, then there has to be the Tiffany cash-in. There has to be a title change on that show. Tiffany catching in on Nia might be enough. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.